Hey, what's up guys, it's Adam from Boost HD here. Now that CES has finally drawn to a close, I thought I'd give you the top 5 products that I thought stood out at CES 2015. So without any further ado, let's get right into it.
You're watching Boost HD with your host, Adam Lubin.
So at number 5, we have the Cyber Extreme Gaming PC console, and what this is a full-fledged PC that has been compacted down into a console-like format. But this isn't going to be no slouch. This has got an i7-4970K clocked at 4GHz. It's got 8GB of RAM, which can be expanded up to 16GB, and also it's got an NVIDIA GTX 980 graphics card with 4GB of video RAM. So this will be able to easily handle games at 1080p and in some cases games at 1440p. Now you can also run Windows or SteamOS on it, which is going to be very, very useful for those hardcore gamers. And its small form factor means it can fit on your desk without there being any problems. So you don't have to shove it underneath your desk where it can gather all sorts of dust. It's so small, you can just place it on your desk, and all the inputs and all the outputs there will be easily accessible for you to use without any problems. So that's why I've decided to put the Cyber Extreme at number 5. So number 4, we have the LG G Flex 2. Now, I haven't got too much to say about this phone because the original G Flex came out back in 2013 and they've pretty much kept the design and the contents the same. So a lot of people, of course, dislike the actual phone because of its curved body, mainly because it doesn't sit flat on any surface. But there is a market for the curved phones, and that's why I think a lot of people will enjoy the whole ergonomic design of the phone because it fits nicely in their hand and nicely to their ear when they want to make phone calls. So I'm glad they decided to keep up with the idea, and I think there's a lot of people who actually do like the whole idea of a curved phone. So that's why I decided to put the LG G Flex at number 4. So number 3, we have the Dell 5K monitor. Now, first of all, if you want to see a full review of this monitor, I'll leave a link. That'll be the first link, be that like button there, and it's done by Linus from Linus Tech Tips. It's a good review because it covered all the specs of the monitor in detail. So this monitor itself is completely beastly. Now, of course, it's going to come with a beastly price to go with it. It comes at $2,500, which isn't cheap. And for the average consumer, they're of course going to go ahead and select the 5K iMac Retina rather than going for just the monitor, because of course you get a full computer with the iMac. But this monitor is going to take some crazy graphical horsepower to power it, since you need 2 DisplayPort inputs. Yeah, not one, you need 2 of them just to drive this monitor to get the full resolution. Of course, on the other option, you can have 1 mini display input, but that is only going to support 4K. I mean, I say only as if 4K is mainstream right now, which it really isn't. But you got one option there to support 4K. Now, of course, if you really wanted to go ahead and buy a 5K monitor, a lot of people said, okay, so if you're going to get a 5K monitor, why not you want to downgrade to 4K? And there's all this mismatch here and there. So this monitor is really going to be set out for the professional graders who want to be doing videography, photography. So it's not really aimed at the general consumer market quite yet, but the potential is there for the 5K to almost surpass the 4K, but I don't really want to say that quite as yet, since 4K isn't yet mainstream. So this is where I've put the 5K Dell monitor at number 3. I said number 5, no, yeah, number 3. Number 3. So number 2, we have the BMW i3. Now, if you watched my tech expectations 2015 video, you'll notice that I said I hope to see the potential for self-driving cars. Now, the BMW i3 has actually proved to us that potential is there, because not only can you actually program this car to drive from point A to point B using your smartphone or your smart device, this also has one crazy safety feature built into the car. So if you're going to be doing a maneuver at like between 0 and 50 miles an hour and you're about to approach an object, the car will immediately stop once you're getting too close to the object. So we have had similar technology like that, such as the reverse beeping warning lights. So if you get too close, the car at the back will start to beep. Or if you've got a fancier car, you've got a reverse camera built in. But this technology is completely different, as it will completely stop the car as you're approaching the object if you're getting too close. Of course, now this car's not going to stop if you're going to be doing excessive speeds of like 70 miles an hour, but it's going to be useful if you're going to be doing like tight maneuvers where you got the potential to hit someone's car or a lamppost or a brick wall or something like that, where the car will immediately stop to protect you and to protect the car overall. So that's a very good feature, and that's why I decided to put the BMW i3 at number 2. So number 1, we have OLED TVs. Now, the whole technology behind OLED isn't completely brand new. It's mainly used in mobile devices such as smartphones and tablets, but now they want to try and scale up to the size of a TV. Now, this can be incredibly expensive because a lot of technology goes behind OLED, and what it really is, it means that the panel itself has not got a backlight display, so each individual pixel needs to create its own light source. Now, this is very, very good because it not only cuts down on the power, but it means that you're going to get good contrast within your image and good saturation, because when you have a completely black image with like a few colors dotted around, you're not going to be able to see any backlight backlight bleeding. It's not also going to create that purple blackish effect that you sometimes see with the LCD panels. So it's going to look fantastic, and in 4K it'll just be even better. But these are very expensive, as I mentioned before. These can cost upwards of £2,000. Now with that price, you can get a budget 4K TV, which has the market going humming and hawing. So I think it's fair to say that the future of TVs lies both in OLED technology and 4K resolution. So now guys, it's been Adam from Boost HD here. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit that like button down below. And of course, I'll see you guys in the next tech video. Bye for now.